through the survivors, hundreds of those who were rescued from the complex, the stories of the pitiless carnage have emerged.
But so have the tales of courage in the face of such adversity. Sharon Baranga reports.
NTV journalists Silas Apollo and Dixon Onyango were going about their daily activities at the Dusit complex along Riverside Drive. They were here on assignment, and a few minutes after they arrived, all hell broke loose. First, it was an explosion. Then gunshots rendered the air. In the confusion, they separated as they scampered for safety. They were to be rescued more than 12 hours later.
The last 12 hours you were in a washroom. How many people were you in that washroom?
There were those that had 7 people. There were those that had 5.
Okay.
And then, it was mixed gender and stuff, so it was quite uncomfortable. But, that is where our lives were. And, that's I think the safest we could have been in. Yeah.
Okay. We're glad to see you. Where you were, how many more people are remaining, or were they able to get everyone out?
They've been evacuating guys on each floor. So I think they started with the ground. I think our building was probably the last one because it's been happening, I think, since 4 o'clock, I think, the rescue team started. So I think ours was the last one. So we were on the first floor. I think on first floor, I think everyone was evacuated because then they would move from room to room looking for guys and stuff.
The horrific event started at about 3:30 p.m. when gunmen struck at the complex. So far, security forces have managed to rescue a number of people who are trapped inside.
I was with 8 guys. We were at some form of a conference center, conference room, sorry. So we stayed there for a while, and it was quite nerve-wracking, if I may say.
Relatives and friends of people in the complex camped outside as the area has been cordoned off. Their only mode of communication being exchange of text messages as they pray and hope for the best.
Around 3:30, 3:20, 3:30, we had a loud explosion when we were just working normally. Then our head of security advised us to first of all lie down so they can determine where the fire is coming from. Once they determined where the fire was coming from, we were advised to use the back route, whereby there are apartments behind the Dusit Riverside. There's a small bridge where most of the people managed to escape from.
The 14 Riverside Drive complex houses the 5-star Dusit D2 hotel and several offices. Security forces who obtained a map of the building from its administrators before moving in also evacuated people trapped in adjacent buildings.
You'll be fine, huh?
The Inspector General of Police, Joseph Boynet, also reported that by 8:30 p.m. last night, 6 of the 7 floors had been secured. Currently, several people are receiving treatment at MP Shah, Aga Khan, Kenyatta and Avenue hospitals. Most of them have shrapnel and gunshot wounds. Sharon Baranga, NTV.